This website knows my life better than I do. In just a few seconds, it calculated everything that's happened since the day I was born. And some of these numbers are uncomfortable to see. I will start with my birth date. Thursday, June 15th, 1995. A normal date. Nothing special. And yet, everything that follows comes from it. A lot has happened in the 11,186 days since I was born. That number is easy to read, but impossible to feel, because none of those days came with a warning. None of them announced themselves. They just passed. Since the day I was born, my heart has beaten about 1,256,000,000 times. That's one beat after another, day and night, while I was awake, while I was asleep, without asking, without stopping. It has pumped nearly 1 million liters of blood through my body, every second, every minute, every year. In that same time, my body produced more than 2 quintillion red blood cells, a number so large, it almost stops making sense. Cells that lived, did their job, and disappeared just so I could exist. One moment longer. I've taken over 223 million breaths. Most of them I never noticed. Breaths taken while walking, thinking, worrying, laughing. Eva blinket. Over 240 million times. Tiny interruptions in vision. Proof that even when nothing seems to happen, something always is. I've spent 3,728 days of my life asleep. More than 10 years. 10 years. Not planning, not achieving, not moving forward, just resting. And somehow, despite all that rest, we still say, we're tired. But I'm not the only thing that has changed. The world I was born into no longer exists. Sometimes it feels more crowded now. And it's not just a feeling. There are more than 2 billion additional people on Earth. Compared to the day I was born, 2 billion new lives, 2 billion new stories, 2 billion new futures, all unfolding at the same time as mine. The air itself has changed. There is 16% more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere than when I was born. An invisible difference, but one with visible consequences. Money changed too. $1 in 1995 is equivalent to almost $2 today. The numbers on the clock kept moving forward, but the value of time quietly shifted underneath us. The stock market tells its own story. The S&P 500 is up 931%. In my lifetime, entire fortunes created, entire futures rewritten, all while days continued to pass, one by one. Sometimes life feels static, repetitive, stuck. But that's an illusion. Since I was born, I've traveled over 29 billion kilometers around the sun. And it doesn't stop there. Our entire solar system is orbiting the Milky Way, which means I've also traveled more than 222 billion kilometers through our galaxy. The moon has orbited around me 409 times in my lifetime, quietly keeping pace. Never late, never early. And yet, even the moon is changing. It's now 116 centimeters farther away than when I was born. Here on Earth, we often feel like things are getting worse. The news tells us so. Social media reminds us daily. But the full story is more complicated. In my lifetime, the number of people living in extreme poverty decreased by 72%. The world literacy rate rose from 84% to 87%. Life expectancy increased by 8 years for people across the globe, and 23% more people gained access to electricity. Quiet progress, uneven progress, but progress nonetheless. Still, not everyone made it this far. 6% of people born in 1995 did not reach The year 2026. They had birthdays too. They had plans too. That makes me one of the lucky ones. Not because life was easy, not because everything went right, but because I'm still here. And according to these numbers, I still have a long way to go. So let me ask you, would you want to see your life stats?